players in the league. He probably could start if he had to.
On highest screen from Hickson. Mo Williams jumps, rattles it out.
Cavaliers have gone cold from the field.
One of the few dry spells they've had this season. Millsap on a crush.
And they, all of a sudden, and it's amazing. When the Cavaliers don't shoot the ball well, they forget about the defensive end of the floor. And it just happens time after time after time.
Well, don't look now, but Utah, shorthanded, has reeled off 18 straight points. It's got the Cavaliers' attention. We're in the second quarter as the Cavaliers have hit a bit of a speed bump here, missing their first 7 shots. Let's check tonight's Central Division update, brought to you by Central Cadillac Hummer. In case you missed it late last night, the Pistons on a back-to-back went into L.A. and handed the Lakers their first loss of the season. They are now 3-0 on their West Coast trip. They finish it in Phoenix tomorrow. We'll see those guys at the Palace of Auburn Hills on Wednesday here on Fox Sports Ohio.
That should be a highly contested ball game.
Oh, yeah. Gibson, double clutching, scoring with strength.
Again, Daniel using his dribbling ability to get inside, and he's starting to finish on a strong note.
He did it at least 3 times. I can recall against Denver the other night on the dribble drives. So the Cavs finally end that dry spell. Allman skip feeding, but stolen by Pavlovich, intended for Korver. Cavs down 5 as they go back to work. Gibson on the attack mode. Gave it up wisely. Sasha, the former Jazz man, gave it up. Daniel Gibson plants. Missed it on a free try. Chased down by Kufis. Costa has 4 rebounds now.
Coach Brown put Ben back in the game to deal with Millsap because those are 2 very physical players there, right there. Those 2 guys there will bring it every night.
Millsap got away with an elbow right to the chest of Ben and threw it away.
Well, that doesn't hurt Ben. The Iron Man.
Yeah, in fact, check Millsap's elbow to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, right.
32-27. It's like getting a mosquito bite, right, for most of us.
Look at that. Get away from that. Cavaliers trying to get their offensive scorers involved in the game.
Gibson running the play himself on the attack mode to the low, overshot it. Rebound, back tap by Ben Wallace. Well, Williams realized it, that the shot clock was continuing to tick after the ball did not hit iron and had to hoist. So the Jazz get it back.
I thought Booby's shot touched the rim. I thought it was reset.
That's what Mo thought, too.
Right.
So the Jazz with it, leading by 5. On the hard cut, Millsap. Ben Wallace stayed with it. Forced him into a passer. Brevin Knight switched upon by Pavlovich. Good move by Millsap. Points it up with strength, and Paul Millsap looking for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that young man can play around that basketball. He's a force to deal with around that hoop. Nice little move inside using the left hand. He's a right-handed player. Gets an opportunity to go to the line. 3-point play.
So LeBron James returns. Played 11 minutes in the first quarter, 6 points. Replacing Pavlovich. So here comes Millsap looking for a 9-point game so far.
It's amazing. He is very productive. He comes in and immediately they start having success around the basket.
It's amazing Millsap lasted to the 2nd round in the 06 draft.
I know. It is amazing how he took him that long to somebody to realize they had a player.
Of course, you say the same thing about Michael Redd and Mo Williams, guys that were 2nd rounders. A 3-second defensive violation on the Jazz.
Defensive 3 seconds.
Goes on Costa Kufis.
The Cavaliers have sort of lost their energy level. They don't have the same steam they came out the locker room with in that first quarter. They got to find a way to get back into their defensive rhythm and get out on the break and get the crowd back involved.
Well, of course, was drafted in the 2nd round, as I mentioned earlier, by this Utah club. In LeBron's draft year of 03. LBJ won, and Mo Williams 47th that year. 35-28.
Cavaliers moving the ball well. Knock it down, big fella.
He came up shot. Down the floor, Brevin Knight.